Over the past few years, the cozy world of Hallmark Channel has been rocked by a wave of high-profile departures. Beloved stars who once headlined holiday classics and heartfelt romances have left the network, many joining a rising competitor, Great American Family. The drama intensified when former Hallmark CEO Bill Abbott launched Great American Family, aiming to produce family and faith-based content with a focus on traditional marriage themes, aligning with more conservative values, contrasting with Hallmark's recent inclusion of LGBTQ+ narratives. Now let's get into the top 10 most surprising Hallmark stars who left the network. Starting the list, we have Jen Lilly. A familiar face on Hallmark, Jen Lilly, with films like Where Your Heart Belongs, transitioned to Great American Family in early 2022.
Easy, especially with the help of your assistant.
Whoa.
Dylan.
She signed a 4-picture deal with Great American Family, aiming to create content that aligns with her values and offers wholesome entertainment. Lilly's GAF debut, B&B Mary, showcased her as a bed and breakfast owner navigating love and business, followed by A Paris Christmas Waltz, where she portrayed a dancer rekindling her passion. Her move was met with mixed reactions, prompting Lilly to address concerns by emphasizing her commitment to family-friendly storytelling. Lilly's transition to the rival network represents her dedication to producing content that resonates with viewers seeking heartfelt narratives and traditional values. Up next at number 9, Lachlan. Lori was once one of Hallmark's most beloved stars, especially known for her role as Abigail Stanton in the hit series When Calls the Heart and the Garage Sale Mysteries movie series. Here she is interviewing for Home and Family regarding When Calls the Heart.
Well, look, first of all, I want to say there's nothing but love here. We are crazy about each other, and we have a lot of respect for Dan, and we respect his decision to move on. We are actors. We have contracts. Sometimes contracts expire, and for whatever reason, you decide not to renew your contract.
Her wholesome image and maternal presence made her a perfect fit for the Hallmark brand. However, her career with the channel took a major hit in 2019 following her involvement in the college admissions scandal. Hallmark cut ties with her immediately, pulling her projects from air. For a while, it seemed uncertain whether she'd return to television at all. In 2021, Lori quietly made her way back into acting through GAF, reuniting with Bill Abbott, the former Hallmark CEO, who gave her another chance. She appeared in When Hope Calls, A Country Christmas, reprising her role as Abigail Stanton in a special crossover that served as a kind of redemption arc for her. Since then, she's remained with Great American Family, marking her return to family-friendly content. Laughlin's move hasn't just been about work. It's been a public effort at rebuilding trust and redefining her image while leaning on familiar roles that once made her a household favorite.
Jennifer Shannon's got serious skills.
Deal.
But now,
Another burglary.
I was there for a garage sale last weekend.
Moving to number 8 is Jessica Lowndes. She is widely recognized for her role on 90210 Found a Second Home with Hallmark, where she starred in numerous romantic titles such as Over the Moon in Love, Christmas at Pemberley Manor, and Magical Christmas Ornaments.
I can't believe this. Devin, I haven't seen him in 12 years. So are you back for good?
I know I'm back.
Her combination of musical talent, on-screen charisma, and natural elegance made her a recurring lead in Hallmark's seasonal lineup. In 2021, Jessica made headlines when she joined Great American Family, following in the footsteps of other Hallmark alums. Her debut film on GAF, Harmony from the Heart, which she also wrote and produced, highlighted her musical side and creative versatility. Lowndes quickly became a GAF regular, starring in titles like Crown Prince of Christmas. Jessica's ability to balance storytelling and song has made her a standout name on the newer network. With her strong creative input behind the scenes and her continued presence in front of the camera, Lowndes has re-established herself as not just a star, but also a storyteller helping to shape GAF's evolving brand. At number 7 is Cameron Matheson. He became a beloved Hallmark leading man, starring in numerous fan-favorite films including The Christmas Club and the Murder, She Baked series. He was also a familiar face as co-host of Hallmark's Home and Family.
I don't even know where to start.
First, eat half the whipped cream.
Okay.
In 2021, following the cancellation of Home and Family, Matheson quietly made the move to Great American Family. His first Great American Family film, A Merry Christmas Wish, co-starred Jill Wagner and helped establish his presence on the network. Unlike some of his peers, Matheson has continued working outside of the Hallmark and GAF spheres as well, joining the cast of General Hospital. However, his role at GAF has been steadily increasing. He brings to the network a seasoned presence and fan base built from his years at Hallmark. Matheson has spoken positively about the creative freedom and collaborative environment at GAF. Whether in romantic comedies or heartfelt dramas, Matheson's transition marks a new chapter in a career built on charm, dependability, and a love for feel-good storytelling. Next at number 6 is Paul Green. He is often referred to by fans as Hallmark's Golden Boy. Spent over a decade as one of the network's top leading men, he starred in hit Hallmark films like Christmas in Angel Falls, My Favorite Wedding, and A Wish for Christmas.
I know you're not a big fan of the wedding dance.
Yeah, that was before.
Before what?
Before you.
He was also a fan favorite on When Calls the Heart as Dr. Carson Shepard. Green quietly stepped away from Hallmark in 2021 to explore other creative and personal ventures. His move to Great American Family came in 2022 with the film I'm Glad It's Christmas, where he starred opposite Jessica Lowndes. In the movie, Green plays a music store owner who helps a struggling singer rediscover her dreams. A real-life musician himself, Green's role allowed him to blend his passions for music and acting. GAF's focus on traditional family-oriented themes has matched well with Green's personal brand. He's been vocal about wanting to be part of content that uplifts and inspires, especially as a new father. With more films reportedly in development, Green's move to GAF seems to be a natural fit. Fans who loved his warm, calming presence on Hallmark are happily following him to his new home. Moving on to number 5. Jill Wagner, known for her down-to-earth charm and relatable roles, became a recognizable face on Hallmark through films like Christmas Cookies, Pearl in Paradise, and the Mystery 101 series, alongside Christopher Polaha.
I think with my photos and your writing, this article is going to be really good.
Journey into the island tropics with a photographer and a writer.
For years, she was a steady favorite during Hallmark's Countdown to Christmas. However, in 2021, she made the jump to Great American Family, aligning with the wave of other Hallmark regulars making the transition. Wagner signed a deal with GAF to not only star in original content, but also produce. Her first major Great American Family film was A Merry Christmas Wish, in which she played a big city marketing executive who returns to her hometown to discover the joy of the holidays. The film resonated with GAF's traditional values-focused storytelling. Wagner has since spoken about how the network allows her to take a more active role in storytelling, particularly in content that promotes strong family values. While fans miss her appearances on Hallmark, Wagner's move has proven fruitful, giving her new creative outlets. With several more projects in the works, her growing presence on the new network suggests she's just getting started in her new holiday home. Now, at number 4, Merritt Patterson. Merritt Patterson carved out a special place for herself at Hallmark, with performances in films like The Christmas Cottage, Picture a Perfect Christmas, and Forever in My Heart.
Hi.
Hi.
So, how are you?
Good. You?
Fantastic, yeah. Ava tells me you're seeing someone.
With her graceful screen presence and emotional depth, she became a standout among the Hallmark holiday heroines. In 2022, Patterson made the shift to Great American Family, debuting in Catering Christmas, where she played a talented chef navigating romance and ambition during the festive season. She later starred in Santa Maybe, which further cemented her as a rising star in GAF's growing lineup. Patterson's decision to join GAF was rooted in her appreciation for the creative direction and storytelling opportunities offered by the newer network. While she's kept a relatively low public profile compared to some of her fellow Hallmark alumni, her move has been welcomed by fans who appreciate her steady performances and heartfelt portrayals. Patterson brings a refined warmth to each of her roles, making her a valuable asset to GAF's programming. With more projects likely on the horizon, her future with the network looks bright, and her fans are eager to see what festive magic she creates next. Next at number 3, Trevor Donovan. Trevor Donovan, known for his roles in Hallmark's Marry Me at Christmas and USS Christmas, made a significant move to Great American Family in late 2021. His transition was marked by a multi-picture deal that included opportunities to star in and produce content. Donovan's first GAF film, Jingle Bell Princess, premiered in December 2021, followed by titles like Aloha with Love and The Engagement Plot. His decision to join Great American was influenced by the network's support for his anti-bullying initiative, Team Upstanders, reflecting his commitment to positive messaging. Donovan's move allowed him to take on more creative control, aligning with his passion for storytelling that emphasizes kindness and community values. His fans have embraced his new projects, appreciating the familiar warmth and romance he brings to each role. And at number 2, Danica McKeler. Danica McKeler, beloved for her role as Winnie Cooper on The Wonder Years, became a Hallmark favorite with films like Christmas at Dollywood and the Matchmaker Mysteries series.
This season,
I want it to be the best.
So do I.
Good.
Is this
Rachel?
I have heard so much about you.
In October 2021, McKeller signed a deal with Great American Family to star in and executive produce 4 original movies. Her first GAF film, The Winter Palace, aired in January 2022, showcasing her as a novelist who falls for a royal. She continued with Christmas at the Drive-In and Swing Into Romance, embracing roles that align with the network's family-oriented themes. McKeller's move was influenced by her desire to create uplifting content that resonates with audiences seeking wholesome entertainment. Her transition allowed her to explore new creative avenues while maintaining the charm that made her a Hallmark staple. McKeller's fans have followed her to GAF, appreciating her consistent delivery of heartfelt stories and romantic escapades that capture the spirit of the holidays and beyond. And finally, at number 1, Candace Cameron Bure. Candace Cameron Bure, affectionately known as the Queen of Christmas, was a cornerstone of Hallmark Channel for over a decade. She starred in numerous holiday favorites like Christmas Under Wraps and the Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries series.
He said I'm a shoo-in.
Do you think he's gonna propose?
I think so. Everything's coming together.
In April 2022, Bure announced her departure from Hallmark to join Great American Family, taking on a leadership role as Chief Creative Officer. Her move was driven by a desire to produce content that aligns with her faith and family values. Bure's first GAF project, A Christmas Present, premiered in November 2022, where she played a busy real estate agent rediscovering the true meaning of Christmas. She also launched her production company, Candy Rock Entertainment, to create wholesome, faith-based programming. Bure's transition sparked controversy when she stated that GAF would focus on traditional marriage stories, leading to backlash from LGBTQ+ advocates and fellow actors. Despite the criticism, Bure remains committed to her vision, continuing to produce and star in family-friendly content that reflects her personal beliefs. But what do you think? Did these actors make the right choice? And do you like their roles better after they made their switch? Which network do you watch more often? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also consider becoming a member of our channel to really show your love. Thanks for watching.